Hello everyone, I'm Rhonda Brunson. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Ed Tea. Today's topic is meant to instill hope and inspiration in educators all over the world. Without further ado, please welcome today's guest. She's a dedicated educator, an author, a philanthropist, and most importantly, she's my professional peer, Dr. Jeanine Davis. Thank you so much for being here to share your experiences as an educator and author. I want to go ahead and jump right into the questions. The first question I have for you is, what inspired you to write the book, Aspire to Inspire, The Rejuvenated Teacher?
The inspiration came from seeing so many passionate educators struggling with burnout and exhaustion. Teaching is deeply meaningful work, yet many teachers feel overwhelmed and undervalued. So I wanted to write a book that would encourage educators to reconnect with their purpose, recognize their impact, and rediscover the joy that originally brought them into the profession.
Right. Okay. I really love that. Because I know a lot of times as teachers, we just kind of feel like, wow, I'm coming to work every single day and I'm teaching and hoping that I'm making an impact. But sometimes you kind of feel like you're not really getting anywhere. And so I really like the fact that, you thought of this idea to really allow teachers to understand that even when you feel like, hey, I'm not getting anywhere, maybe I'm not even valued, that you feel that, hey, you can find joy. You can get your joy back. So I really like that.
Exactly.
All right. So I want to move on with this conversation. How have your personal experiences as an educator shaped this book?
My experiences allowed me to see both the rewards as well as the challenges of teaching. I've worked closely with educators for at least 20 years who give so much of themselves every day. Those experiences shape my belief that teachers need support, not just professionally, but emotionally and personally. The book reflects understanding and emphasizes reflection, resilience, and self-care.
Wow, I really like that. I love that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Is there a specific chapter or section of the book that you'd like to highlight?
Yes.
Perhaps something that your readers may find captivating or thought-provoking.
Yes. It was hard to decide, but two chapters that really stand out to me are chapters 1 and chapter 4 because they kind of anchor the entire book. Chapter 1 is all about helping teachers reconnect with their why. So often we get caught in the day-to-day demands of teaching that we forget what brought us into the profession in the first place.
Right.
That chapter encourages teachers to slow down, those chapters encourages teachers to slow down, reflect and remember that their work truly matters, even on the hard days. And then chapter 4 really builds that by focusing on teacher well-being and balance.
Yes.
It addresses the idea that you can't keep giving without taking care of yourself. And that self-care isn't something to feel guilty about, in which we do. I think these chapters work well together because one helps teachers just rediscover their purpose and the others helps them protect it. Together, they offer a message of renewal and sustainability that many educators really need to hear.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so I want to go ahead and move on to question 4, the next question I have for you. What do you hope readers will take away from this book?
I hope that they feel encouraged, valued, and renewed. My goal is for teachers to understand that they are not alone in their challenges and that their work truly matters. I also wanted them to feel empowered to protect their well-being while continue to inspire students in meaningful ways.
Wow, I really like that. I know that a lot of times as teachers, we just kind of feel like we're just giving and giving and giving and giving. And it's like, oh, I'm not receiving anything in return. And so I love the fact that you are acknowledging the fact that self-care is really important. And it's important to, not deplete yourself and,
Right.
get to a place where, hey, you can say, okay, I need to take a break. I need to, maybe step away for a moment and really, really focus on myself and my self-care. I love that. All right, so the next two questions are geared more toward you as an author and not really necessarily the content of the book. So what was your biggest challenge while writing this book?
One of the greatest challenges was addressing burnout, honestly, without making the message feel discouraging. I wanted to acknowledge the realities teacher face while still offering hope and inspiration. Finding a balance was critical to the book's purpose.
Okay. I love that. Awesome. All right. So the next question is, what advice would you give to aspiring authors?
I would encourage anyone who wants to become an author is to write with authenticity and purpose. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you begin, because it won't. Your experiences matter, and your voice can make a difference. Persistence and passion are just as important as skills when it comes to writing.
Awesome. I love that. And lastly, where can listeners find and purchase a copy of your book?
For anyone who's interested in learning more or continuing the conversation, Aspire to Inspire, the Rejuvenated Teacher is available on Amazon in both ebook and paperback formats. My hope is that it serves as a reminder and a resource for educators wherever they are on their journey.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for such a brilliant conversation, and please feel free to come back at any time in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this meaningful conversation. It's been a pleasure discussing Aspire to Inspire, the Rejuvenated Teacher, and being able to potentially connect with other passionate educators and any other of your audience members. I wish you great success as your podcast continues to uplift and empower listeners.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Fans, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in to another episode in this series, and I look forward to you joining me again in the next episode where I will discuss another enlightening topic in this series. If you would like to support my vision to educate the public about the concealed and controversial happenings in the world of education, please send an email to the edteapodcast@gmail.com. That's THEEDTEAPODCAST and include the word support in the subject line. A link will be sent to you within 24 to 48 hours. Please follow me on your favorite podcast network, for more specifically Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, as I explore other debated topics in the world of education. I can't wait to meet you there to spill the tea.